I was getting a little afraid I was gonna miss the funeral, because it's like, it's at dawn, and it's already almost 10 a.m. So I was like, I better come here before going to the other end of fucking town. So, who am I talking to here? The stone? Alright. Well, everybody's gathering over here. Hello, friends. You have something to say. Emshen, brave man, strong is his spirit. How fares your kind, Emshen? Bite Karan, for he has what the fuck is wrong with me? Bite Karan, for he has fucking trying to pronounce it like it's German or something. For he has come to pay last respects to his father. We have too. How fares your kind, Katahanga? Ubshe is at the threshold. The loss is great. A need to speak, to say the words correct, observe the right. I've come to pay my last respects to my father. Why do I see this sight? Kodo Kahara, Barak Esigur carried a great burden, owed a great debt. Who is to take his duty upon himself? Before the eyes of the kin and the earth, this is what I have to say. I, his son, accept his duty as my own. The sky is my witness. A bow for you, Emshen. The first blood is yours, be Kahara. Emshen is a man, a brave one. Here stands Sab. Sab Ubste, you have accepted his duty now. Come into the inheritance. Sahab will show you the way. But Byratai Kane, thank you. That did a lot of things right there.
Shapeless ghouls walk in stolen guises.
Do you hear these people? Alright, oh, being informed I've dropped frames. Hold on, I shall do something about that. No, I think this was actually just when it was loading a while ago. Never mind. You are a brave man, Emshen. These people are kind of freaking me out. A true son to your father, I rejoice as I watch you, the Katahang, the kin, shed tears of pride and delight as they watch you. Thank you, Kete. Kete means sister elder, is that what you mean to call me? Barala, thank you. You still remember something of your people's ways. Yes. We shall bear your burden together, Emshin. Your father helped me, I helped him. I shall help you too. In you, I see him. Don't. I'll bear my burdens alone. I leave you to your grief now. Come to my home if you need me. I will wait for you night and day. For as long as I remain, Tanga, I will stand behind your shoulder. Let's go. They're still going.
Kharish Bekhareb Badojo Bainam.
I am sorry about Isidore, but we have not the time to grieve. Here's what matters. You are now to take your father's legacy. Take it, mind, not come into it. Pardon me, what? Here, I'm giving you his Udhar, his warm vessel. He gave it to me on the eye of his last holiday. I thought you were going to tell me it was his heart for a second, but I guess if he gave it to you, maybe not. Must have, well, that granted, we did trade hearts right at the start. Must have presaged the evil that would befall him. Presaged? Presaged? I've never heard presaged? I don't know, whatever. You're right, he must have, that's why he summoned me to town. What do you mean by warm vessel? You are an odd one, Emshin. You were brought up here, yet came of age far away, neither fish nor fowl. Well, let us hope that your blood calls to you. An Udhar is a vessel where a man keeps all that is important to him. The things that, how do you say, Gyur? Things that preserve his essence, you will someday make one of your own. Ah, yes, I seem to recall that idea. I'm giving you his Udkar. It's yours now, as are the things inside. Now the money. It's a light purse, isn't it? Your father didn't care much for money. Okay, you said I would take my legacy, but not come into it. What do you mean by that? To take someone's obligations, word is not enough. To come into a legacy, taking the things is not enough. Your father's bequeathal is more than merely material. Yes, I gathered as much, but what do I need to do? There is now emptiness where once he was. Who is to fill it? Who will heal the sick? Tell truth from lies? Who will Who will plumb the depths? Only a Menka can cut a body. Only a Menka can pierce the unknown. Who will draw the lines? The wise say it, yes. I knew it would come down to more than old wives' tales. You are wrong. Look at the items I'm giving you. Open the Ubkar and touch those items. Alright. List. Sticky, Capella, Murky, Notkin, Khan. Unfamiliar step sigil. Okay. Some twire. Touch. Herbs. I already found one of these, so this is a little awkward for it to be telling me about it now. Herbs are the words of the earth. She grants them to us by splitting herself open, and so an herb given to the body can tell us what ails it. Plain, but resilient. Blood twire. Herbs of the... Each blade of twire is unique. Herbalists tell them apart by their voices. Fucking hippies, I swear to God. Black twire. Each blade of twire is unique. Tell them apart by their voices. Okay. Does this actually expand my inventory? That's pretty fucking rad. Nice little herb pouch down here, please. Merge my herbs. Thank you. I touched them.
A thimble of blood in the vein than 1,000 gallons in the drain.
That is very true, but a weird way to phrase it. Do any of these items seem familiar? What are they? Swervery, various kinds of twire, herbs. Why would he leave me herbs? He used to make herbal medicine, tinctures to cure any malady. He was a Menka, a knower of connections, not concoctions. Though that would be more logical, I think. He saw which things sing in unison when joined. That's what the lines are, even if you say you need not this knowledge, Emsham. What about this list of names? Closer, let my tired eyes see it. The names of local children. Khan is what they call the cane boy. Capella is the daughter of the master. I was talking to some nerd on the street, and he already told me to go see Capella, so this comes together. May he choke on his name. But I know not why Isidore listed them. Perhaps my father looked after them? He did pay much attention to these children, spent most of his final days with them. They followed him, like calves that trailed after a cow, or oxen pulled by a yoke. Okay, what about this sigil here? This is a brand for marking bulls, but brands of the kin often have specific meanings. Bikahara, this one is Udur, tough to parse. It means something like a big body, or a special body. A body that contains a lot, but I'm not sure. It may just be a sigil. Baila Shaba, I have now come into my legacy. In this place, you must come into your legacy through action, not mere words. By showing you understand the contents of the vessel, follow your father's trails, learn who he was, find yourself a fate. A fate like a good wife, Emshin. You're a wife. Sounds good, but... Oh, you still have something to say.
Khatanga, gather round. September's here. Harvest time.
Follow his trails, Emshin, then you will know what kind of man he was and what kind of man you are to become. Let me start with you. What can you tell me about him? Your father was a Menka. He was respected for it. I mean, Menka has to be doctor, doesn't it? He knew the lines. What lines? What lines? Lines represent the paths between things, the links that connect them, the laws that govern our lives. Between evil sky and kind earth is a line. The veins of our lifeblood are lines. A line carries the inevitable retribution for evil deeds. Family ties, the way children reflect their parents, those are lines, too. Let's not, it's fucking worthless. Father used to say that lines referred to anatomy. That as well. He knew how a body is composed because he knew the lines. He knew how a kidney links to an herb, so he could brew a curative tea from it. He knew how one herb linked to another. He knew how to draw a knife to cut a body, but bring no harm. Yes, he did indeed know all of that. Now, hear me well, Emshin, for my next words are crucial. This first couple of days will be the hardest for you. You will find yourself surrounded by lines innumerable. Some you must tear apart, others follow, others still cut yourself. Only thus will you reach the end. I have taken your words to heart, Kite. Douse your eyes. What are you planning to do? Where will you start? I'll look closer at the kids. Why'd he gather them? Who is this eighth? Suspicious. Hence me saying that you will only come into your legacy if you follow his trail. Do what he used to do. All your Baraks are alike. All you Baraks are alike, your Baraks. Men of action. I have told you all I know, Emshin. Be on your way now. Farewell, Sap, and thank you, Barley. May your kind fatten. Alright, so a lot of shit just happened over on the Thoughts tree here. Evenings, kids together at the station. Preserved father's inheritance for me. Gave me bizarre items. Follow his footsteps. The list. There's a familiar name on the list. Yeah, there's a couple familiar names, but you know. Father's body was interred, as per the rite. They say Earth wouldn't accept Father, literally. But I haven't come into it. I need okay, and this is Gomi Capella. Yeah. So, what do we want to do first? I'll go deal with that part first, and then we'll go deal with the others, because this is the iffy one. I'm pretty sure Notkin and Capella will be there all day. This is a dark fucking room. Jesus Christ. Alright. Oh, hello. Here, have this item. This is for you. What's this? A sign of trust. As we share things with each other, so do we share our feelings. Warmth, kindness. We see now that you're a good person. The town trusts you. Do you want to become its part? Well, yes, I guess. Do you like the item I've given you? Will you find any use for it? I don't really know what you need. I chose randomly. We don't know you very well yet. What do you want in exchange? Doesn't matter. All that matters is that there was an exchange. You give me something of yours and receive something of mine. All items are charged with bits of your warmth and life. Give me whatever you want. To others, give what they want. They won't ask a lot. So if you share generously and give more than is asked, the town will remember that. It's just a token after all. A tradition. Others? Yes, go and barter with different people. I've already been doing this, so this is like a late tutorial, but you know. Not anyone in particular, just different men and women, teenagers and little kids. You'll see what happens. And what happens? You'll get to know us better. We'll get to know you better. Our town is like a family. You have returned. Now please help us remember, accept, and maybe even love you. I am saying it on behalf of everyone. Please relay my gratitude to them. A thimble. Delightful. So I need to go to literally the opposite end of the map right now. 35 minutes. That's probably better than walking, to be honest. Let's fucking go, brother. I wonder if that naked woman's still here. Yep. Alright, thank you. You changed shape since we got on the boat. Alright, so it's not inside, it's over here. Hello. Do I have to speak to you again? It looks like it. Yama Berke Yakchin. He who knows how to dissect people can dissect earth. Satan Emshin. Now partake of my blood. Let my blood feed the earth. What for? Everyone knows how it works. You quench earth's thirst with blood. You reap its harvest. Try it. Yama Brek Bakshan Bai. Thanks for the blood, brother. This one? If you hear the earth grumble, find the source, stand still. She will show you her roots to the patient. Feed the roots with blood. She will reward you generous herbs. So, like, here. Oh, pour blood. Oh! Thank you, Earth. So, I guess we'll go there now.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh, you're the changeling. I was like, who the fuck is this? Are you sad? What do you care? I just wanted to know you. I sympathize. I've never had parents. I've never had anyone. So I know how terribly awful it must feel right now. If you never had parents, then you don't. I'm sorry I said mean things to you. That's why you think I'm evil, isn't it? But it was the truth. It's fine. I don't hold a grudge. I just wanted you to know that the girl from the cemetery, Grace, is talking to your father right this moment, and I think it strains her a great deal. Are you messing with me again? They're speaking, and I think it's killing her. Could you tell her to stop, please? I think she might listen to you. I feel sorry for her. Do you understand? This can't be true. Yes, it can. Is she sitting by his grave or something? Why won't you believe I'm a good person, Barack? Open your eyes. I speak the truth. Remember, I'm always speaking the truth. Fine, I'll take a look. Grace is talking to my father this very instant. How is this possible? Where is this happening? Oh, of course, all the way back down there again. Oh yeah, if someone's selling a revolver, they want 3,000 for it, so, you know, nice reasonable amount of money, obviously. Oh, well, I'm gonna work my way down again. Alright. Gonna talk to her. I found out Khan's at the Polyhedron. Obviously. Why wouldn't Khan be at the Polyhedron? But, you know, that one's for later. Hello, what are you doing over here? What you... Oh. Well, that's awfully macabre. Hey, Uncle, dig a hole for us, will you? What for? We need it. I don't think you do. Please, Uncle. We only need a shallow one, a couple of shovel swings, nothing more. Are you burying a cat? Yeah. I mean, no, not a cat. Then whom? Just the 8th. Huh? The 8th what? Well, the previous 7 were already pushing daisies, and nothing bad happened when we buried them, because the holes were shallow. I guess shallow ones are allowed. Alright, I'll dig you a hole. Bury. Great! Excellent! Well, you kids have fun. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, so let's see where Capella's up at. Where are you at? You're meant to be in here, I assume. Ah, perfect. Yes, this is clearly the door I was meant to enter from. There was someone on the balcony. Hello? Is it you?
The lines on your palm lead nowhere. But they can be graphed. And the graph is a simple mapping. It's asymptotic.
Oh. Yulia Lyrachiva. And you are? Artemy Barak, a doctor. How can I help you? You have incredible eyes. Who are you? The Canes had a rather unusual notion of how they wanted the town's routes planned. They believed the routes of choice influenced people's mood, their soul state. I find the challenge intriguing, if a bit insane. A bit. The Canes are completely off their rocker. Well, they have built the polyhedron, haven't they? There it is. I was even allowed to ascend it, though I wasn't allowed inside. The cathedral, the crucible, the still water, all those building are machines that work with the same idea. What idea? When a person finds themselves in a relatively enclosed space, it influences their inner state in a certain way. It's no secret. The Canes are trying to create buildings that enhance spiritual growth. As in... Well, we're moving to a field of philosophy now, not my area of expertise, but as far as I can tell in their eyes, humans aren't paragon of animals, but rather larvae. They believe the human spirit is a spring to be stretched, their favorite image. Why stretch it? To make people desire new things, weird things beyond their limits. Such attempts do not bode well. Good talk. Now, where's Capella? Exactly. You know, she's got to be in the building somewhere. Not there. Okay. I guess we'll go further up. Hello, is it you? This is a very grand room.
Let us take the box, peek inside, and then decide.
You are Artemy Barak. Greetings. Greetings to you. Are you Elminsky's daughter? Yes, my name is Victoria, but friends call me Capella. Well, are we friends? Yes. Really? How'd you figure it out so fast? I can see. I haven't yet mastered the art, but I do see things, sometimes. It's a gift I inherited from my dear mother. Are you talking about clairvoyance, or what? I mean, it's hard to explain. Sometimes I know what a person will say before they say it, or I imagine a situation, and the next day it unfolds exactly how it was in my head. Sometimes I even know past events I wasn't present for, like which drawer father put papers in 2 years ago. A powerful gift, if you're telling the truth. Not that powerful, not with me, not like my mother. She could see it all. She could see it well, not it all. Although, even with her, it could be fickle. I only see rarely, and I don't control it at all. I see. Your undue sarcasm has been noted. That wasn't really how I read it, but that's the thing with text, isn't it? I didn't read it as being sarcastic. It's not so rare a gift in this town. There were once several women who could see. Mother, Nina Kina, Katerina Subaru. Perhaps. Outsiders arrive with such skepticism, but they are soon always astonished. Astonish me, then. You likely aren't afraid of blood, right? Of course not. I'm a surgeon. Do you know what I see? Under your feet, the hard soil acts as though spring melt, with each step forming an imprint filled with red. You leave pools of clotted blood in your wake, Artemy Barak. I thought this must be the murders, but you are no murderer. What does it all mean? You're asking me. I have no idea.
So Capella sang alla breve before a crowd, clapping.
Why have you come? Are you looking for my brother, perhaps? Or do you want to ask me something of my father? I need nothing. I sense sadness in your eyes. Have you been crying? Oh, our family is falling apart. Father and brother argue all the time, louder and crueler with each passing day. Brother is angry with me. Everything went awry after mother's death. Everyone loved your mother. I was just a kid, but I remember her too. She died when I was 6. On the day of her funeral, I locked myself in with the coffin so that no one could take her away from me. That evening, Brother explained there was no other way. The dead must be buried. That is best for them, he said, and then I understood. They do need it. How many years have passed? 9 almost. I still walk the house as though she's here. I leave out the last piece of pie looking out windows. I'll move aside so that she too can see. I even fold the corner of her bed. You need to let go of the dead kid. Or neither response are great, to be honest with you. You need to let go of the dead. To me, she's not dead. If I don't think of her that way, we stay together. Are you sure she would want this? You speak with such pain because of your father's death. I'm sorry. I truly mean that. All right. Let us leave our dearly departed in peace. That's what Brother says, too. Does he live here with you? I think he's in the Broken Heart now, in the Earth District. Actually, he frequents the place ever since Mother died. Don't despair. Even a torn family can be soon back together. Sometimes grief can be the common thread.
If only I could live a year longer. A whole, endless year.
Did something happen? You look worried. I want to ask you something. Go ahead. He wrote this note. Here, take a look. Why are these names listed together? Yours is on here, too. I don't know, but I have a suspicion. Why are you frowning? Is it something bad? Well, no. About a year ago, your father began to seek our company. We all met together, sometimes in 2s or 3s. It happened naturally. He taught us, I suppose, but not anything special. I think it was more about passing down something of great importance. I can't make heads or tails of what you're saying. You're an outsider. It's difficult to explain. We kids have our own town within the town, a separate one, and we govern it on our own. Don't give me that patronizing look. It's not some game. You wouldn't understand anyway. Go on, please. I'll do my best. Your father was shrewd. He can see beneath crude earth petty lies and hard truths, Khan used to say. Khan didn't like him much, but even he got out of the polyhedron to talk to him. He believed we were the ones who would remake this town, rebuild and conduct it in the future. Conduct the town? Did you mean govern, or what? No. A town is like music. You must play, writing the composition as you go, all while minding the harmony. Are you a musical person? Unfortunately, I'm not. That's what he was preparing for, changing the town. I can see it now. He taught each of us something important, perhaps. Perhaps he gave a piece of himself to us. Yes, that must be what he did. Guess I'll have to protect you from all evils, then. Alright, that did a lot of stuff over here. So let's see what we got. Leader of the town's children. She might know what Father wanted on the list. Father believed the children on his list are key to keeping the town's future. Guess I'll keep an eye on them in the future. Khan is at the polyhedron. Some things aren't bound to happen. Grace is talking to my father this minute. I've not yet to seriously barter with anyone. That's not true. Barter is not only a way to obtain useful items, but a way to get closer to people. Governor Sabru is in town hall. Rominsky's heir spends his days in a pub called the Broken Heart. I don't believe Stock truly takes me for a patricide. He can't be that stupid. Alright. Well. Goodbye. Thank you for your time. I will save the game. Thank you very much. Alright, off we go.